Hello my dear students, today we are going to take lesson 19 in chapter 2, commutative property. Okay? Here, do you remember? Here, if we have 4 plus 2, it will give us 6. 4 apples plus 2 apples, it will give us 6. And if we set 2 plus 4, it will also give us 6. This means commutative property. It means the order of addends will not change the sum. If we say 7 plus 4, it will give us 11, or we can say 4 plus 7 and it will also give us 11. Multiplication also has a commutative property. Okay, now we look at the next page. Here we have 4 rows of green squares. Each row consists of 3 squares. So we can say 4 times 3 equals 12. In the other picture, we have 3 rows. Each row consists of 4 squares. So we are going to say 3 times 4 equals 12. Okay? So 4 times 3 equals 3 times 4. Both are the same. Okay? This property is called commutative property. This property is called commutative property. Now we have another example. 7 times 3 equals 21, or we can say 3 times 7, it will also give us 21. Okay? Now in the next page, we are going to use the commutative property in your book, page 42. Here, solve the problems below to determine whether or not there is a commutative property of multiplication. Okay? Here we have 5 rows. Each row consists of 3 triangles. So the number of rows is 5. The number of columns is 3. So the total number of triangles is 15. Now we are going to make 5 times 3. It will give us 15. In the other picture, we have 3 rows. Each row consists of 5 triangles. So the number of rows is 3. The number of columns is 5. The total number is 15. So we are going to make 3 times 5 equals 15. Okay? Now in the next page, we have 1 row and it consists of 8 hearts. So the number of rows is 1. The number of columns is 8. The total number is 8, so we are going to make 1 times 8 equals 8. In the other picture, we have the number of rows 8, number of columns 1, the total number of hearts equals 8, so we are going to say 8 times 1 equals 8. Okay, in the next page, book page 43. Okay, here in the first picture we have 2 circles. Each circle consists of 7 dots. So the number of circles equals 2, the number of dots equals 7, and the total number of dots equals 14. Okay, now we are going to say 2 times 7 equals 14. In the other picture, we have 7 circles, and the number of dots equals 2. The total number of dots equals 14, so we can say 7 times 2 equals 14. Okay? In the next page, we have the number of circles equals 6, the number of dots equals 4, the total number of dots equals 24. So we can say 6 times 4 equals 24. In the other picture, we have number of circles 4, and we have 6 dots inside each circle. Okay, so the total number of dots equals 24, and here we can say 4 times 6 equals 24. Okay, so do you recognize that each time if we said 6 times 4 or 4 times 6, it will give us the same answer. Okay, thank you for listening and see you next time.